Hi there everyone, it's Coach Alexa here. I'm just going to share a few little kit tips to keep you primarily safe but also hopefully a little bit warm for some of these bits of kit throughout the Christmas season. First one is my high visibility sort of tabard. So you pop it over your head and you can secure with little elastic clips at the side. The reason I really like this is that you don't have to be wearing your running jacket to stay visible. So a lot of us have kind of high visibility running jackets, but it might be that it's actually quite a mild evening or morning and you don't really want to wear the running jacket, or if, like me, you've got maybe 2 or 3 different running jackets for kind of different weathers. So this is a great thing to just throw over the top of whatever it is you're wearing and be really nice and visible. Key things with it are to pick one of the best high visibility colours. So this one's a brilliant kind of bright high vis yellow. Actually, the scientifically proven best high visibility colour is orange. So that's why you see people that do kind of overnight work on the railways or on the roads wearing orange, because that's the safest, most visible colour to be in. The other thing to look for is these reflective panels. So they look like quite a dark grey in the video here, but when they're lit up in headlights or street lights, they really shine like a Christmas tree, no pun intended. So you might see, you know, the jackets and bags on delivery cyclists are literally covered in this stuff, and they really are sort of really quite bright. So that's something else to look for in your tabard. The other thing I really like about this one is that it's got this little light that velcros on the back, so you can't really see it too clearly, but it's got a little red LED that flashes. So for any cars or cyclists or other people or other runners coming up behind you, they've got a little red light on the back so they can see you clearly. That's a Ron Hill jacket, by the way, a little tabard thing that I got a few years ago. I think it was less than £10 when I bought it, so keep an eye out for that. Also Ron Hill, also nice and bright and high vis, but with no reflective on it. Nice to wear a hat, isn't it? Nice to have something to keep your head warm, also keep you nice and visible. I must admit the luminous yellow doesn't do a lot for my skin tone, but frankly, who cares when you're out running in the dark? Really nice to keep the ears warm as well. I don't know whether it's just me because I've got short hair, but I really struggle with really cold ears in the winter. So something that you can kind of adjust the fold on the turn up on a little beanie or hat and pull that down right over your ears can be absolutely brilliant at this time of year. Another one I really like to keep the chest warm and stop the kind of drafts going down the front of your running top is a buff. So I usually wear them kind of round my neck like this. You can pull them up, tuck them into the back of your hat actually, so you get a nice seal down the back of your neck. They really are brilliant. They're multifunctional headwear, these things. I think Buff is a brand name, kind of like Hoover. This one isn't a Buff, this one's fairly cheap and cheerful. I got free from doing the London Duathlon, you can see. So you can wear these, you can put them on your head and twiddle them, twist them round and pull them down to make them into a little hat. I'm not very skilled at this. You can even wear them as wristbands or kind of sweatbands. I wear them quite a lot, just sort of doubled around my wrist, sometimes in the summer actually, just to kind of wipe your brow and remove all of the sweat. But having it around your neck in the winter I really like, and if you get a little more cold you can kind of pull it further and further up. The other one is running gloves. So I have some really lovely waterproof kind of sealskin gloves that I use when I'm out coaching, but I find them too hot for running in. So just something really quite thin is great. So these are quite kind of skin tight thin, again quite well used. You can see because they're starting to fall apart ever so slightly. These are Nike running gloves, so quite breathable. They're made of the same stuff as like a kind of running mid layer, so nice and breathable. You don't get too sweaty. The other thing I like about these is that they've got little key pockets on the palm, so you can keep a key or something kind of safe in the running gloves as well. Your hands tend not to get too much circulation when you're running because a lot of the energy's in the legs and the feet, so just keeping those hands a little bit warm but not too sweaty can make the run much more enjoyable at this time of year. Hope that helps. Do bear in mind about running in high vis at this time of year. I live slightly out of the nearest big town, and not many street lights, not many pavements in a lot of places, and I've been slightly terrified by the number of runners. I'm quite runner aware that I've sort of come across quite late, either on my bike or in my car, because they're running in all dark colours and you just can't be seen. Even if you're running in a built up area, if there's lots of driveways coming out onto the pavements, people just can't can't see you and they can't hear you, particularly if they're in their car, you know, with the windows up and the radio on. The sensors are so just kind of be a little bit careful and keep that awareness a little bit. If I don't, I won't be posting another video probably next week because it's Christmas and I'm having too much fun with my family. And so have a wonderful Christmas, and I really look forward to helping you with your running goals in 2019. See you soon.